Today I rise to speak about the 353 people who drowned at sea in 2001 en route to Australia in a boat known as SIEV X. The 19th of October marked the 20th anniversary of this desperate day, the worst asylum seeker boat tragedy on record for those trying to reach Australia. The boat departed from Indonesia with over 400 people on board, most from Afghanistan and Iraq. When the boat's engine failed in heavy seas, it capsized and sank. 353 people drowned. 146 children, 142 women, and 65 men. SIEV, pronounced as SIEV, stands for Suspected Illegal Entry Vessel. It is the acronym used for the boat or vessel that's entered Australian waters without prior permission. X is the designation used to track where a tracking number has not yet been assigned. The boat sank 70 kilometres south of Java. This area is in international waters, but it also fell within both Indonesia's international designated zone of search and rescue responsibility, as well as the border protection surveillance area temporarily designated by Australia. Over 20 hours after SIEV X sank, 45 survivors were rescued by Indonesian fishing boats. 20 years after it happened, questions surrounding the sinking of SIEV X still remain, and I hope these will be answered. We cannot change what happened on that day, but we can and must remember those who died. A temporary memorial was established here in Canberra at Western Park in 2006, with a permanent memorial dedicated in 2007. Former Chief Minister of the ACT, John Stanhope, opened the temporary memorial in 2006. Support from ACT government for the memorial was in stark contrast to the opposition from the federal government at the time. For those not familiar with it, the memorial consists of 353 white wooden posts, each one inscribed with the name of a person who died and decorated by student and community artists from across Australia. The memorial is well known to me, Madam Speaker, as it will be to many others, stretching out across several hundred metres by the lake. It is beautiful, moving and powerful. I was fortunate to meet recently with Sue Packer, AO, and other members of the SIEV X subcommittee of the ACT Refugee Action Campaign. The committee has worked for many years to maintain the memorial. A group of committed volunteers have recently undertaken some much-needed preservation and restoration, but ongoing work will be required to conserve this precious wooden memorial. The committee are calling out for younger people to become involved and become stewards for the future. Thinking about this, I realise that there is a new generation emerging who are likely unaware of the sinking of SIEV X. In this 20th anniversary year, it is an important time to share and reflect on what happened. We must not forget those who died on that day. For those who have not been to see the memorial, I strongly encourage you to do so. It is something you will not forget.